Every live episode I search all over the internet, I scour all over the internet for stories that are weird, crazy, and out there. This is Strange But True Live. Okay, welcome to another Strange But True live stream, and I know it's been a while since I've actually done a live stream, but here it is, a live stream, and we got a few articles as we always do in live streams, and of course the infamous Strange True photo segment, which I already actually have certain parts of it on TikTok. I'll show you my TikTok page here at one point very soon. Hold on, just 1 second. Here it is, a live stream. Okay, good, that's working then. Sorry, I was just checking to see if the live stream sound was actually available, if you will.
Daddy, the internet's out.
No, the internet's not out, baby.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Okay, so we're gonna jump to the first article, if you will, where a cow was born with a human-like head. In fact, hold on, let me see if I can show it up on the screen. Media source. Hold on just 1 second. Oh, shoot. Wrong thing. Cancel. Shoot. Push the wrong button. Just a second. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. There it is. Right there. That, if you ask me, is really, really quite disturbing, but that's the thing that they had, and whatnot. Let's take that back off the screen. So there you have it, that particular creature. It was in India, I believe, somewhere, or some Hindu nation. I can't remember which one. But basically, this thing was born, and it died because, well, obviously, look at the deformities. And so they're worshipping it, if you will, and have proclaimed it like a god. It's a sanctuary in India. He took in the cow 6 months ago. And now basically people in the particular community are worshipping it. I'm pretty sure it's just some deformed thing, but it does quite look like a human, which makes you wonder. I hope nobody was, doing anything inappropriate, if you will, because, that head does kind of look like some weird human head, or something even demonic, if you will. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it looks very quite suspicious, if you will, and I'm thinking, I wonder if somebody was like, that cow looking good right there. Nobody's around. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, with the cow. And then, a few months later, or however many months it takes for a cow to give birth, boom, the thing's born, and it's like, oh wow, this cow, it was born with a human head. It must be proof of our belief that sometimes humans evolve as cows, and that's why we don't eat meat. The guy's like, yeah, that's totally it. That's why the cow was born with a human head. Totally not my child. I'm just saying, that could be a plausibility or possibility or whatever you'd like to call it. I don't know. You tell me. So comment down below of what you thought of this. It's basically millions of people now come to the sanctuary to see this cow that's dead and it's on display because they believe it as proof of the divine, or proof of divinity, if you will, and they believe that it proves their belief of people, cows being sacred. So comment down below of what you think of that one. That's the first story, if you will. So hold on, let me find the second one. Okay, so our next story, if you will, is about a woman hiring a hitman. And I guess she was on a budget. Could you just imagine that? You're like, I want somebody dead. But I just don't want them dead. I don't have enough money to pay you. Do you accept American Express? Yes, that's exactly what this particular woman did. If the frickin' site will load. And right now it's not loading. And I can't remember all of the exact story, but my internet right now is going really extremely slow. So if you're watching this and it seems to be glitching, if you will, that's why. So I guess why we'll wait for it to load. As you can see behind me now, we got something because the wall's not put up yet exactly as we want it. So instead we decided to go with like this background thing that we got from the dollar store. I think it kind of looks cool. That way it's not just the boring wooden wall that was there. Okay, let's see if there are... Ah, here it is. So Pennsylvania woman attempts to hire a hitman on a payment plan. It says Claudia Carrion from Allentown, Pennsylvania, had been arrested with criminal solicitation. She's been charged with attempting to hire an undercover detective to take out her husband. According to her criminal complaint filed against her, she had been looking for a hitman. The cops got a whiff of her intentions from an informant and conducted an underground operation on June 10th. The secret agent contacted Carrion and told her he'd be willing to do the hit. During this discussion, she told him that she wanted her husband dead, alleging domestic abuse and multiple mistresses. She offered the pretend assassin $4,000 for the job, but soon admitted that she couldn't pay the sum up front, and after negotiations, they came up with a credit system. So she's like, okay, what if I pay you 6 payments of $39.95? Like, it reminds you of those commercials back in the day, the infomercials, where they're like, you can get this new CD for $39.95 for easy payments. That's right. All the classic hits, such as I Want You to Want Me, Bad News Brown, or who could forget this classic? You know, those commercials where they have the thing and you get all these CDs of all the classic hits for $39.95. Sounds like that's what the payment plan was, if you will, for this hitman. She's like, ugh, I really want my husband dead, but I can't really afford to pay the amount that you're kind of wanting. So what if I do 4 easy payments of $39.95 and you take out my husband? We'll write a contract. We'll do a payment plan. I mean, I can put it into your bank account. Maybe if I don't, I'll put my house up as collateral. And if I don't pay you the full payment of wanting to whack my husband, then you get to have my house. And the guy's looking at the house and he goes, ma'am, that's not a house. That's a trailer. And she goes, how dare you, son of a... That's all I got is the trailer. And he's like, yeah, usually my clients that I take, they can afford me and have big, huge freaking mansions with a beach, you know, side property. And she's like, are you going to kill my husband or not? Actually, ma'am, I'm not, because I'm an undercover agent. So, anyways, she paid $100 right there. And then in the remaining $3,900, we paid over 39 installments, $100 per week. As soon as she handed the $100 to the cops, she received handcuffs on her wrist. After they arrested her, the cops learned something interesting. In an interview, she confessed that this wasn't the first time she tried to get her husband killed. So it wasn't the first time. I'm wondering how many other people she went to, if you will, and tried to do a few easy payments of the $39.95, or I guess it was $100 payments. How many people did she go to? How many, like, hitmen laughed at her? Like, she goes to the, you know, dark web, and she's like, dear dark web, will anybody be willing to kill my... That's supposed to be the clicking of the keyboards. Will anybody kill my husband for me? And the guy writes back, yeah, sure, I will kill your husband for you. How much are you? I usually charge $10,000 every hit. And she goes, ooh, do you take payments? And he's like, do I take payments? What do I look like? Maybe when UNICEF gets in the hitman business, then maybe we can work out a thing. Until then, you're going to have to pay the full amount right up front. I'm just saying, the fact that she tried to kill her husband before, and I'm just imagining her trying to work out a payment plan with the other hitman, and them just laughing at her. Let's see. The court documents said that she contacted another would-be hitman at an unidentified point in the time. However, the deal didn't work out. Of course, the deal didn't work out. The deal didn't work out, ma'am, because you're trying to like welfare it up, the hitman thing. And it's like, that doesn't work. With other things it works because it makes sense. But a hitman thing, yeah, it's not going to work to try to do this whole, you know, payment plan, if you will. Because last time I checked, it's not like a pawn shop, ma'am. You're not going to be able to hire a hitman on a payment plan. It just doesn't work like that. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. But that's what she was trying to do. Okay, so it says... So, however, at least according to the cops, current knowledge that... Yeah, there was no reason. Carrion has said that her husband abused both her and her family. However, the police hadn't found any reports confirming this to be the case. Of course, that maybe that she was too afraid to report the alleged abuse. However, her son said that he's never witnessed any abuse. The police said that they'll investigate her claims. But if that's not the case, why would she be trying to kill her husband? Well, if you ask her son, he thinks someone is trying to frame his mother. According to him, she helped her husband immigrate to the U.S. out of love. He doesn't believe his mother would be the kind of person to hire a killer. And he claims that she is getting framed, that she's Christian, and so he's like, nah, my mom's like really Christian. There's no way she would do that. Well, a lot of people are Christian, little Jimmy. I don't even know that's his name. We're going to say his name's Jimmy, okay? Little Jimmy, a lot of people Christian do a lot of horrible things. I don't think religion has anything to do with this issue. Everybody of various different religious faiths have done some messed up stuff. But he claims that she's being framed. He was an immigrant, and she helped him get to the U.S. And he's like, my mom was framed. So, according to Pennsylvania law, criminal solicitation and conspiracy are the crimes of the same grade and degree as the most serious offense, which is attempted to solicit is object of the conspiracy. In other words, trying to hire a hitman carries the same penalty as actually murdering someone with your own hands. At the lower end of the scale, she could be looking up to 20 years in prison if found guilty. At maximum, she could end up spending the rest of her days in prison. Whether or not she could be sentenced to death is a bit of a gray area. At the moment, capital punishment is legal in Pennsylvania. However, it has rarely been used since the 1990s, and in 2015, Governor Tom Wolf announced a moratorium on execution. Still, some prosecutors pursue death penalty, and is on the table. Just in case. Okay, hold on. Still, the fact it's like, wow, you like trying to do a payment plan with the hitman. I hope that she was framed, but then you're like, okay, if she was framed, and why did she still try to murder the husband? Did they say, we want you to hire a hitman for your husband? I mean, if that was the case, and somebody actually told her she had to hire a hitman to kill her husband, I'm thinking, why didn't they give her the money for her to pay for the hitman? I'm just saying, who knows? So comment down below in the comment section of what you thought of this particular strange but true story, on whether you think she was framed or whether you think she was guilty. And if you wanted to kill somebody, would you do a payment plan? In fact, you know, if I was a criminal, I think I'd be a hitman with a payment plan, you know? Like $39.95, man, 4 easy payments and I'll kill him. Kidding. Anyway, so comment down below what you think of that story. And now we're going to jump to the next one. The next one is where the Walmart calls the cops on Grandpa for cleaning up the trash. Yes, because how dare he clean up the trash? It's like, sir, did you just clean up that trash in our parking lot? I can't believe you just cleaned up that trash in our parking lot. Time to get arrested. And you're thinking, this is a crazy story. Well, yes it is. But at Walmart Supercenter in Mexico clearly doesn't give a hoot or holler for the public opinion case on point on May 26th. They called the cops on a grandpa who was just trying to clean up mountains of trash that the store had neglected for years. He had several times told them, hey, oh, it's in Maine. Mexico, Maine, sorry. Didn't know there was a Mexico, Maine. Anyways, he talked about, you know, he loves the area. And for 3 years, basically, he had tried to tell them to clean up the parking lot, and they would just and tried to clean up their back area because I guess this Walmart is out, near some, beautiful scenery in Mexico, Maine, and I know there's a Mexico, Maine. Isn't that crazy? And he's, tried to ask them, hey, could you, if you will, like, clean up that mess? And they're like, nah, we're just gonna let that stuff sit there. We're just gonna let it sit there, let it accumulate, And so he, like, took it upon himself. He's like, you know what? I'm tired of this. It's just sitting there. I'm gonna clean it up myself. And then when he cleans it up himself, they're like, hey, John. Oh, yeah? The guy out there. He's cleaning. How dare he clean? Does he realize how long it took our customers to trash that place? Yeah, he says he cares about the environment or something. Oh, that's with it. We're calling the popo on him. We gonna have the police up here, and they're gonna arrest him. Exactly what crime could you get the person for cleaning up the Walmart? Like, is it like theft because it's their trash? They're like, he's stealing our trash. It's like that movie with Tom Arnold and the weird dog and something to do with the others. The Stupids. And the guy's like, they're stealing my trash. So, basically, he contacted them, and he's like, you're the manager, you're allowing this to happen. And they basically did nothing, so he took matters into his own hands and cleaned it up. He says he doesn't regret his actions. I can't walk away from it anymore. I'm not going to let corporate Walmart crap all over Oxford County, Maine. They can do it the rest of the country and the rest of the world, but they're not doing it here on my watch. Walmart's stunt hasn't earned them any sympathy for the locals either. Patty Smith, who lives next to the store, thinks Walmart should clean their own garbage instead of punishing someone to do it for them. Pick it up and take care of it. I know the police were called and they ran him off, but I don't think that was right at all. It was... So apparently the police ran him off. They're like, sir, you're gonna have to leave. And the guy's like, I'm cleaning up the parking lot and the back for them. In fact, in my honest opinion, they should pay this guy. He just cleaned their crap up, and they're just dumping it in the back and whatnot. Meanwhile, somewhere in Bentonville, Arkansas, or wherever, Sam Walton's buried, he's like, my company did what? He's like rolling over in his grave because they think it's the right idea to get somebody pushed off the property because they were cleaning up the trash. Let's see. Now he hopes that the Walmart will get the garbage clean, but he's not holding their breath. The bottom basic line is that we just want this trash cleaned up. This is what this is all about. I mean, that's a crazy thing to get somebody... arrested over. They got him arrested because they're like, you cleaned up our garbage. I mean, he didn't get arrested, but he was like booted off the premises. They probably got a picture of him at Walmart. Like, if you see this man, you see him, if you see that man, you make sure he gets off our property. And one of the people working at Walmart like, yeah, why do we have to have him off the property? Did he steal something, sir? No. He tried to clean up our garbage, so we're not allowing him on the premises. So our next story is this nurse attempt to prove vaccines make people magnetic. Hilarious backfires. Yes, that's right. An anti-vaccine Ohio nurse attempted Tuesday to prove that COVID-19 vaccines make people magnetic. To use a gymnastics term, she failed to stick to the landing. So she's like, this COVID vaccine definitely is bad, okay? It's got, like, dangerous stuff in it. I never read, like, the ingredients or anything. And I'm a nurse, and I should know better than the stuff I'm spouting out of my mouth. But I totally ignored all my classes. And look, it's making things it's not sticking. Well, usually it would stick, which is proof that it's magnetic, okay? You'd think as a nurse you would know better than to spout anti-vaccine propaganda. But she decided to anyways. And the part that's funny is not the fact that she was an anti-vaxxer. Whatever. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But the fact that she's like, it's magnetic, and then she tries to stick it on her, and it doesn't stick. It's like, if you're going to claim something, make sure you're able to back up your claim. But She decided to prove a point by trying to attempt to show a bobby pin would stick to her exposed skin, but it didn't go well. She was like, explain to me why the key sticks to me. It sticks to my neck too. So yeah, if somebody would explain this, that would be great. Unfortunately, it fell right off her neck as soon as she removed her hand. The false magnetism theory was brought up earlier during the hearing by Ohio physician Sherry Tennypenny, who has been cited by a watchdog group as a member of the Disinformation Dozen, the 12 people responsible for 65% of the anti-vaccine information. That's kind of crazy. There's only like 12 people, right? The Disinformation Dozen, as they call them, that are responsible excuse me, for this propaganda, if you will. There's only 12 of them, and they're responsible for like 65% of the anti-vaccination information that you see on the internet. So, even though they're trained medical professions, both ignored an obvious explanation to the key trick that the human body secretes a substance called sebum that's sticky enough to hold items, even those that aren't magnetic. Ooh, I found the video. Hold on. I think I found the video, so hold on. So that way y'all can watch it. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna have it play here in a second. Just waiting for it to load. It's on Twitter, as you can see. Loading, loading, loading. Rawhide. Like us. Loading, loading, loading. Ah, there we go. Sorry, it's taking a while to freaking load.
Yes, vaccines do harm people. But
Okay. Again, sorry for the really crappy internet.
by the way, so I just found out something when I was on lunch.
Yeah, maybe we'll minimize it and it'll work better.
I wanted to show it to you. We were talking about Dr.
Again, it's... So here in a second, it'll actually load. I'm waiting for it to load so I can show you all the videos, so sorry about that. So just one moment.
Tenpenny's testimony about magnetic vaccine crystals. So this is what I found out. So I have a key and a bobby pin here.
Dang it. Hold on. Okay, let me maximize that screen again real quick. Sorry about the technical difficulties, everybody.
Yes, vaccines do harm people. By the way, so I just found out something when I was on lunch, and I wanted to show it to you. We were talking about Dr. Tenpenny's testimony about magnetic vaccine crystals. So this is what I found out. So I have a key and a bobby pin here. Explain to me why the key sticks to me. It sticks to my...
Okay, hold on. So as you can see, it's not sticking to her. She's trying to get it to stick to her, and it's not working, even though she's like, it causes magnetism. It's totally not some thing I would have learned about in my health class as a nurse of a certain secretion substance that the body produces that sometimes makes things stick. You know, like when you sit in a leather chair, and it's really hot, and you're like, ugh, and your body sticks. It's not that that seat has it's not that the chair that you're sitting in has just magically become magnetized. It's because of the substance that your body produces, if you will, that causes it. Hold on. Just gotta grab my cord real quick. Okay. Just had to grab my cord. My computer was going, yeah. Okay, so let's get back to the clip again, if you will. Ah, dang it. Okay.
Neck too. Got those. Yeah, so if somebody can explain this, that would be great.
Now, real quick though, if you notice, there's a woman in the background. It says yes on something. I don't know what the shirt says, but just she's like, the look on her face is like, this woman is dumb. Like, she knows she's just sitting there like, oh god, this is like cringe, like 5 times. And see, it's falling off.
Any questions?
Yeah,
Yes.
The question I would like to ask is, let me remove this real quick. Is why it's not actually sticking to you, ma'am. Not only that, like I said, there was that one woman in the background, and she's just like, is this woman on crack? I think this nurse might be on crack, methamphetamine, maybe DMT, LSD, hallucinogenic of some sort, because she's like, look, it's sticking. And everybody's like, she's like, hold on. She's like, look, right there, it's sticking on my neck. She's like this. Hold on, let me find something. It's like, see? It's sticking on my neck. Hold on. It's gonna stick to my neck. It's just not doing it right now. Because it knows. The vaccine knows I'm trying to prove that it's evil. So it won't freaking stick. Damn it. Stick! Ah! Stick! It's not sticking. It's a conspiracy! That's how she's acting. Oh. But yeah. That's how she's acting, like it's supposed to... I don't know. Let's go to intermission.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Oh, shoot. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go blow my nose real quick. My allergies are really acting up. So what did you think of the last story? Now let's not try to turn it into a debate about vaccination, people that believe in vaccinations and people that don't believe in vaccinations. I'd rather not have that kind of argument, if you will, for people to be having in the comment section down below. That's not the point of this, on whether people should or shouldn't get vaccine. This story is about a woman made claims that the vaccinations made people magnetic. Evidence shows that it obviously ain't magnetic because it wouldn't stick. So the point of the story is that she made a ridiculous claim and wasn't able to back it up with evidence. That doesn't mean she's right or wrong about whatever her assumption is when it comes to vaccinations. It means her claim about it being magnetic is obviously fake, and the cringy part is that she was trying to prove a point about it being magnetic, and it didn't work. She just like, and it wouldn't work. So comment down below of any of these stories that we just did on what you personally think about them, and you know what you think. And if you'd like to hear more future Strange But True stories, or see another Strange But True live stream, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of future Strange But True live streams or Strange But True videos, Strange People in History videos. And I was thinking at some point to, you know, add on to this Strange But True live streams is have some Strange People in History content as well in the Strange But True live stream. So anyways, now it's time for the segment that some people like to refer to as the Strange True Photos, which is also available on TikTok and not just here. I'll tell you all that information in just a moment, but let's get to the Strange True Photos. Hello everyone, this is another episode or segment, if you will, of Strange True Photos. And basically, what we do here with the Strange True Photos is every episode I search all over the internet and scour all over the internet for strange photos that are just too hard to believe, and sometimes I'm able to find the background on said photos. So, I'm Mordecai Lacrosse, your host. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so the first photo that we're going to show is of a particular group of people in China known as the Bo people, who don't actually exist anymore because, I guess, if you will, they have all come no longer to be, if you will, and they've died out. But basically, this photo has to do with a certain burial process of how they used to bury their dead. So, let's jump to the photo, and here it is. So, here are the coffins, if you will, the photo, if you will. The hanging coffins in China are known in Mandarin as the, you know what, I can't pronounce that, which also means hanging coffin. They're ancient funeral custom of the Bo people of Sichuan and Yunnan. The Bo people were one of the non-Han people native to the southern China prior to Qin Han conquest southward. Now, the reasons for these hanging coffins of the Bo people are unknown because no Bo people left. But some thought it was perhaps to prevent the dead from being disturbed, which makes sense. If it's like that, then there's no way they're going to be disturbed because of the way the coffins are. It is implied by Marco Polo's brief observation of the Bo ritual, saying that when deceased, they had their bodies put in a box and taken to the mountains to be put in caves or hung out where others cannot reach. But it also, some believe that the reason they put the coffins like this were, other than to prevent grave robbing, is some people believe that they put these coffins like that because the higher the coffin, the closer to the spiritual realm, the higher they were in the spiritual world. But nobody really knows the exact reasoning because, well, the people are gone. So yeah, I mean, there's the hanging coffins, and they're in this particular area of China. You can go there and visit. If you're watching this from YouTube and not TikTok, maybe I'll leave a description in the description bar down below of where you can visit these particular said coffins. Now, of course, if you're watching this from TikTok, you should see the YouTube version of this video, which will actually be in a Strange But True live stream, so be sure to check that out. So anyways, I think the whole concept of the whole them wanting to reach a higher part of the other world existence probably is complete crap. It seems like it's just our interpretation of what we think that represented, when in reality it's just probably to prevent grave robbing. And we're like, saw it and we're like, yeah, there has to be some like different explanation for this. So anyways, let's get to the next Strange True Photo in this video. Okay, so this particular tree that you see on your screen is located in Yemen's Socotra Island, which is a haven for nature lovers and those who love anything bizarre. The island has this alien-like landscapes and inhabited by usual animals like the land snail and plants like this right here, the blood dragon tree, which is was known to the ancient Romans as well and mentioned in the 1st century Periphas, and is one of the products of the Socotra. Locals on the Socotra Island use it as a resin cure-all. It's used for such things as general wound healing. It's a coagulant. It is unknown what species this comes from. It's known to cure diarrhea, lowering fevers, dysentery diseases, taken internally for ulcers in the mouth, throat, intestines, and stomach, as well as an antiviral for respiratory viruses, stomach viruses, and for skin disorders such as eczema, and is also used in medieval type of ritual magic, ceremonial magic, or even alchemy in modern witchcraft, if you will. But the reason that this tree made it in this Strange But True video is it kind of looks like an umbrella. And I mean, it's a very unique, strange looking tree, but it's also pretty cool because it can be used for so many things. And not many people know about this type of tree, if you will. And it's kind of like an endangered tree. even though its habitat is only that particular area, is just because of the various uses the tree's parts can be used for. Now, this next photo, if you will, I may be pronouncing it wrong, but it's in Helsinki, Finland. I apologize if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And this is outside one of their markets. And I saw the photo and I was like, not only is this strange, but it's kind of funny. It's known as the Bad Boy monument thingy, or the Bad Boy water fountain. And you can tell why by looking at the photo, but it's really strange because it's like, what kind of person looks like that? I get that it's supposed to be a little boy peeing or something, but it looks just like, I don't know how you would describe it, but I just had to throw it in this strange true photo segment. But it's right outside the particular local market in the particular area that it is, and you have to admit, it's really funny. But yeah, that's why this one's in this strange true photo episode. And this next one, obviously, I found looking all over the place on Google for strange photos. And it's like, yes, that's exactly what you see in this crazed dog's mouth, is a needle. This dog is really serious about his owner's insulin. Or maybe this dog is really serious about his heroin addiction. Either way, this made it in the strange true photo episode you are watching now. And it's like, what is up with this dog? Like, he seems very angry about that needle. I don't know if he's angry about it because he walked in on his owner and his owner was shooting up heroin again. And he's like, damn it, George. Or maybe, the guy's name is not George. Maybe this dog's owner's name is the infamous Dave. And this dog's like, God fucking damn it, Dave. This is the last fuck I gave. I'm taking away your heroin needle. I don't know. When I saw this, if you will, I just had to put this photo in the strange true photo thing. It's really strange, but kind of funny at the same time. Alright, everybody. So, everyone, you've heard of meatloaf. But have you ever heard of feetloaf? Yes, that's what this is like a meatloaf looking like a foot, and as you can tell in this strange true photo, they used onions to represent the fingernails. I don't see anybody actually eating this. I would hope nobody ate that. That's just really gross. I actually found this strange true photo and looking up cursed images, if you will, and that's how I found this particular cursed image of feetloaf. And I'm pretty sure plenty of you, after seeing the strange true photo, will never look at meatloaf the same ever again. Now this particular strange true photo, I also found on Google, because this is where I find all these strange true photos that you see in the strange true photo segment. This particular photo was taken in Switzerland. I didn't get much detail about it, but it looks like it's in an abandoned woods. And it looks like that piano was abandoned, and there's a mannequin just set up to look like he's playing the piano. And just imagine if you're just walking through the woods in the middle of the night and you come across that. Trust me, you're like running 50 miles an hour the opposite direction of that, because that's just really creepy. Even if it is strange, it's more creepy than it is strange, I guess, if you will. I mean, what do y'all think? Now, this strange true photo that you see on your screen is a real photo that was taken. It's not like doctored in any way, and it's basically strange cloud formations that formed in the sky, and it's really cool looking and really amazing, but it seems very apocalyptic, if you will, like something you would see in a video game, the video game series Fallout, or any other particular post-apocalyptic video game, movie, or TV show. And so here's a few more that I decided to throw in here of strange cloud formations. I'm going to have some music playing, so here they are. Okay, so for this next strange true photo, if you will, this is actually a hotel. It's in Amsterdam. It's the Intel Hotel Zaandam. It's inspired by the architecture of traditional houses of the Zaan region. The green facade of Intel Hotel Zaandam is eye-catching from afar. It's located next to the Zaandam train station, which only takes 12 minutes to get to the Amsterdam city center. But it looks like just a bunch of houses piled upon each other, as you can tell from the photo. But it's actually a hotel that's not that far from Amsterdam, or as the potheads that are watching this know, the pot capital of the world. And so that's why this particular photo made it into the strange true photo thing that you're watching now. And so that's all we have for this strange true photo segment that you're watching now. Now, of course, the one you're watching is the YouTube live version. I also made a TikTok version with a different ending than this particular ending you're watching now. So for those of you that are watching this, obviously from YouTube, because you're watching this, so obviously you're watching the YouTube live version of it, be sure to check out my TikTok page, click that follow button, and I have all kinds of videos similar to the ones I have here on my YouTube page, but I actually have the Strange True Random Facts and separate as its own. I have the Paranormal Plus videos and other content as well, such as behind the scenes, so be sure to check out that TikTok page. And I have the Strange True Random Photos, such as the thing you're watching now, but as its own segment, so be sure to check out the page, give it a follow, and give some of the videos a like, or heart as they're called on TikTok. I'd appreciate it. Now back to the rest of the video. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the Strange True Photo segment. I hope you enjoyed the fact that I threw something different in there with the whole being able to see those strange true cloud formations. Comment down below of what you thought of these strange true photos, or if you have some strange true photos you'd like me to share in a future strange true photo segment. I'd really like to hear your feedback, as always. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of future Strange But True live streams or Strange True photo segments that we have on this channel. Also, check out the channel of other content that's on this channel other than the Strange But True. We also have the Paranormal Plus content as well, so be sure to check that out. I mean, why not? You're here watching this video already, so you might as well just click subscribe. I mean, you've already opened up the cookie jar and you're eating the cookies. You might as well pay for the cookies. You might as well stay around, click that subscribe button in the manner of speaking. That way you can eat more cookies instead of just eating those cookies right there that you've eaten and then not getting more cookies later. Just saying. So anyways, that ends this Strange True Photo segment. I hope you enjoyed it. Now we're going to go back to the rest of the video to other me that's talking probably right now. Anyways, I'm Mordecai Lacrosse. As always, stay strange. Okay, so we're back. So, oh, oops. Ah. Oh shoot. Oh well. There we go. So, comment down below of what you thought of those Strange True photos, and also comment down below if you would like to see me have the Strange People in History segments also in these live streams. I'd like to hear your feedback, so comment down below if you will, and that would be really appreciated. I wish there was more people watching these live streams, but the fact that there were some of you, as the chat will show, and I'll try to make sure that the chat option stays once this is no longer live, because for some reason the last few times when I've done this, it hasn't stayed live, but hopefully I'll be able to figure it out in the settings and whatnot, since I'm figuring more and more out about these Strange But True live streams. And sorry that it was really glitchy and is really glitchy. There's more people than just me on the internet right now. I mean more than just me and my wife Vixen and our kids. So, yeah. Unfortunately, that's why this is glitchy, because I'm using the Wi-Fi, because my laptop that I use for these live streams doesn't have a place where you can plug in an internet cord that would actually make it less glitchy. So, unfortunately, it's very, very glitchy. So, that's why if you're watching, you're like, why is it freaking glitching? This untechnical asshole. He needs to get more technical with his shit because I'm getting pissed that it's glitching. Sorry about that. Now, I'm actually thinking about making the Strange True Photo segment appear like later on as its own video as well. So it'd be like here at the live stream, it'd be the first time you see it, and then later on my actual channel, you would see it again as its own thing. So I'm thinking about that. I probably will do that from now on. Just for those of you that don't feel like watching the live streams and you'd like to see it also as its own separate thing after the live stream has gone public. So there's that.
The stream will be ending soon. The stream will be ending soon. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be in tune the next time that we do a Strange But True Live. The Strange But True live stream will be ending soon. This song I'm doing right now is really lame. Really lame. The stream will be ending soon.
And so, yeah, as you might have noticed, there's certain new things on here. Like I redid my starting soon thing, which looks like this. Hold on. That now. You might have noticed it's like that. That's something I recently did because I wanted the... Originally, it was the default starting soon, and the default stream will be ending soon, and the default stream ended thing. But I worked with it a little bit, and it's not exactly how I want it because I haven't done that many Strange But True live streams. But at one point, I'll have it to where it looks a little bit more professionally done instead of very generic. But it was the best I could do at the current moment. So anyways, if you...
The stream will be ending soon.
Sorry, I pushed the thing again. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're watching this after it's no longer live, comment down below of what you thought of it. And comment down below if you would like to see the Strange True Photo segment as its own thing also. Like, they'll still appear on the live stream, but then, like, at one point, either a day later, or as its own thing, like a few weeks later, depending on what videos I have set up to schedule, it will appear at one point as its own thing as well. And, yeah, you'll be seeing more of this right here as well for now, until I actually get the kind of backdrop that I want. Well, I mean, this backdrop's cool, but what I mean is they'll actually be at the wall with the shelves and posters and stuff. And at one point, I do plan on doing a Paranormal Plus live stream. I'm working on the content of that at the moment. And so at one point, hopefully, I'll be able to do those. And the Paranormal Plus live stream is going to be actually a lot more different than the Strange But True live stream, because I can't tell you exactly what we'll do in that. But there'll be something very special that I don't do in the Strange But True live streams that'll only be available in the Paranormal Plus live streams, and then available a day later on SoundClick and SoundCloud. But I'll let you know when that actually happens and when that's a thing. Just, I have to find some time to be able to do that. So that's all I have to say for this Strange But True live stream, because now it's going to be ending. Anyways, if you know what to do. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because you're already watching my videos. And like I said, you're like open the cookie jar and you're eating the cookies, and you only had one cookie. But if you'd like to have more cookies, you know, figuratively speaking, hit that subscribe button, and then you can open up the cookie jar and have all the cookies you want. So anyways, comment down below what you thought of this. And like I said, that's it for this Strange But True live stream. Till next time, stay strange.